great. Yeah, I really do a whole lot of stuff today. Today has been one of those days where I just like, being in existence is a chore. Because today was really kind of a weird day. Alright, let's get back right into it. Oh boy, I did not have that up to go. Close, reload. So it's in front of me. That way I can pay attention to live chat. There it goes. We have it bright today? No, about the same brightness as usual. Okay. No. Okay, where were we at? Green crash bar that goes on the back side. God, one more day and I've got to go back to work. Back to work. Yay. I'm so looking forward to that. Not really at all. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh my god. But let's try to find at least the T parts and A part first. I know where the R is. We'll get the A parts off. Alright. Those are going to be glued into place. Okay. T is a silver frame. But what does it look like? That's the thing. What does the T frame look like? Because I'm never going to find it. Oh, that's where the... Right? The cockpit came from, right? No, that came from E. Alright, looking for T. VHF. VHF. It should also be an H, right? Yes, okay. E. K. J. There's T. Okay. Big frame. Big frame. Big giant frame. Hitting everything. Yay. 14, 15. 14, 15. 13, 16. We get these done and then we'll build that small part. Since that's a little bit more involved than I want to do it this very second. I like Codebook, I can't just make things undergated. It's so annoying. Make sure everything's as well. We look good there. Should look good there. And we look good there. Awesome. Cool. Extra glue from the kind of... No, trust me. I've already had to glue a bunch of parts on this one. I literally have had to already glue stuff down. Not including the extra part that got lost last night. Because we have to go and, instead of molding in those stupid pegs, we have to go and put them in. I've glued the cockpit down because I was actually having a problem where if this thing got like knocked around at all, that thing was coming loose. So yeah, that's not coming back out again. Good thing I already put the pilot in. I mean, I can always take out the whole entire piece and make it so you can put the pilot in. But yeah, no. I even glued the horn down because I'm like, I know for a fact that motherfucker is going to probably move. I need to get a conic wolf on order at some point, probably in the next couple weeks. I want at least the white one, because I have weapons waiting for him. That I should be able to use on him, going by what the pictures show. I'm not too much of a big fan of the blue they have on the other variant, so I just want to get the white one. Since I have not seen what the plastic's going to look like, we only have the 3D renders, I really don't know. I like the color. Ah. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have an actual regular. I don't know why they don't have model kit pictures for it. It only has the 3D render version, and the blue's so intense that it's like, I don't really like you. Plus, you can just buy his rifle separately. I mean, it's not like you have to have the blue one. You can just buy the rifle separately for it, or like me, use weapons from another Zoid. That's kind of the good thing about these guys having really a standard level of peg slots, where most of them all use the 3mm slot. It's just if they have mounting locations for weapons or not. I can't wait for the Gojulus weapons to come out. I really need to get those on order so that I can have the ultimate Gojulus the Ogre, because I do like the look of the 4 cannons, plus having the symmetrical arms. That's what I'm really looking forward to. It comes out at the end of this month, if I remember right. So where that went, I will be a very unhappy motherfucker. Guess it's not flush mounting. love how that one had a messed up keyway, and I had to glue that one in. I just love Kotobukiya's quality. So amazing. The whole reason why they're so great. The keyway was literally messed up, so I couldn't get it to sit correct. Keyway had damage, so I had to go back to just lop off the connector and glue it in place. I mean, that's fine for me. I don't care. But damn, it sucks. Keyway was all messed up. All right. Okay. And one more day and then I gotta go back to work finally. Been a fun couple weeks of having vacation. It's been nice. I don't want to go back, but I gotta. Need that money, yo. Right. Need some R parts. Hello, R. This part on. Crash bar just goes. Okay, goes back behind it. Okay, now I just gotta build those horns and the head's actually finished up and I can start working on the body. Oh boy, let's go find all these parts now. Oh boy. So we know where K is. K is in the small frame sector. Do I need F? No. But I do need G. And I need K. So actually, K's not good. KG and M. Whatever the fuck M is. I think M's in the bags. SLO. Or was in the bags. M? Yes, you are. M. So, gee, we need a ton of parts off the page. Three and 12. Seven and 2. Five and 4. All I need from G. K, I need 31. Let's get these assembled and see what I can do. These look more like rush jobs than anything. I may have to just go blanket statement on them and see what happens. It's a little small to do full-on detail. Let's see, should I go full-on blanket statements? That's how we're gonna do it. Trying to do some accuracy by volume on this detail, because really it's just slap it on there and see if it sticks. If it sticks, it sticks. Okay. Don't look too bad. You just get to get the other three looking that good. So far, this thing doesn't seem like it has too many parts to it. Unlike the next two, which will be insane. This one doesn't seem to be too bad. Oh wow, did not pop out TikTok chat. I'm so prepared today. And everything. Cool. And then we'll get that one installed, and then we'll get the other one going. And keep these separated. So long and short. vacation's actually gone pretty well. I mean, went pretty smooth, nothing too hiccupy, and it felt like it lasted a while. Wish I had slept better though. I have not been really getting good sleep. I don't know why. Sleep is for the weak, exactly. It's been weird. I usually sleep fine. I don't know what's going on. Yo. Oh, I'll put that over there. Just put up Discord, yeah. Dude, it's weird. Like last night, I didn't sleep at all. I was waking up every other fucking hour. I don't know why. It's weird. I usually sleep like the dead. Once I'm asleep, I'm asleep. It's not even work related either. It's not even worried about work. I'm not worried about going back either. It's just work. I'm more worried about what I'm walking into, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just like, ugh. Huh? Looking up. Tonight I'm gonna try not stay up too late. Even though I should, because it's one of the last days. I gotta go clean up my work vehicle because I was supposed to do that Friday. Make sure everything looks good on the inside of that. Okay, then I'll update out your truck being completely clean, and it's like, God, you guys are annoying. They don't realize we live out of our damn trucks. There are some bad apples. I mean, I'm not bad completely like some people are. But there are some people that are really bad at our work. the worst thing I'm worried about is inventory comes up in 2 months. I need to start going through all my shit just to make sure I'm straight. Inventory is the worst time of the year for us. They don't want you doing shit, but they don't want you having a million parts on your truck. It's like, I can't... it's so hard for us to work when it comes to inventory season. It's like, great. But once inventory is over, it's over for an entire year, so I mean. I haven't had a single fuck up in the last 3 years. Oh, dude, inventory sucks. It's the worst. It's like they want us to keep on rolling, but they want us to go and all sit there for a day and a half when it's like, yeah, you know, I have work piling up. It's great that you need to know that I have 12 fuses on my truck. Good to know. But that's all that matters to you is the numbers on the screen. I mean, there are bad apples out there who don't do any work and they'll have 200 plus parts on their trucks, but that's the problem. Not all of us are doing that. I try to run as lean and mean as I can. What's worse is it's always the refrigeration guys who fuck us over. Because every year, someone forgot to charge off like 3 compressors. And that's like $25,000 worth of freaking parts missing. So it looks bad on the entire division, not just us individually. Because each compressor can range from $5,000 to $20,000. Let alone if they don't charge off refrigerant. That's even worse. That's an EPA violation. Oh, no. It's not that they're dumb that they think no one will miss it. It's they're too busy to charge it off. And they forget to. I wish it was just because they're dumb. I wish it was, because no, it's the fact they forget to do it. And 6 months will go by before you remember doing something like that. And when you're doing like, what is our budget? Our operating budget's usually like 2 or 3 million. Something like that flies under the radar pretty easily sometimes. And it's mostly usually on call stuff too. That looks so much better with some color on them. I wish I didn't deal in like such like parts are really expensive. When you look at the what is it called? The commercial grade sector, it is parts get really expensive fast. I have stuff on my truck that's worth $5,000-$6,000 a pop in the right hands. I have some boards on my truck that from the manufacturer cost $8,000. So and we just play around with them like they're candy. Thank you. Okay. So let's get two. A little bit of color on that helps a lot. I mean, it really doesn't matter on these things because they're pretty much the same. The holiday shouldn't be too bad this year. I mean, I really won't care because I'm going to be taking almost all of fucking December's Fridays off, so. Depending on how my overtime looks and what the schedule looks like, I haven't really looked at it. Having 4 years of freaking, I mean 4 years, 4 weeks of vacation is so nice. Get my 3 and have 1 left over so I can take all of December Fridays off. It's so nice. I've done it 4 years in a row now, and it's so nice. Makes the freaking December go so much faster. Makes December a little more hectic for me, but it's not too bad. You'd think taking off a Friday, taking every Friday off would make it easier. It actually makes it fucking harder. Are you serious? Yo, you're good. I am just trying to get this guy done. Kind of the goal for now. Oh. Stupid bastard. I'll still be talking in your ear. Welcome to Lurk Mode. Do some Gundam ASMR. No, I'm kidding. I hate that stuff so much. Okay, so it's supposed to be the other way around. There we go. Last one. And the head's finished up and done. Oh, it took about an hour. God, I'm slow. There we go. All right. Cool. So the head is completely done. We are now working on the body. Awesome. Firehead, hello. Really? That's a lot of eye parts. Alright. A polycap 1A. That's actually over here. 1A. Eye is all the green parts. Yo, let's go. Let's go green parts. Two. 17. Which needs some detailing. 1723. Which needs some detailing. I1. I1 needs some detailing. Alright. Okay. Clean up those nubs here in a second. Make sure we're flush so that way I don't deal with it later. Oh, okay, so the head comes onto that, more likely. Yeah, okay. So we're building the whole neck portion of the body. I'll move straight to 23. Yes, my chair's leaning back. A little. Ah. That's still be an awkward sit. Clean that up, and then my full-on blacking. When did they change that? Just recently, Fox. God, what was it? God, it was like May they changed it or something like that, or March. There was a whole thing about it. You still can host on Kick, but that's a whole different platform. But host is more like rating on Kick. They found it didn't, so in Twitch's own words, they found that the interaction between being hosted was not beneficial enough and that it was taking up too much of their resources to do, so blah 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 blah. They got rid of it. from what the release forms they were sending everybody. Yeah, because it wasn't the fact. It was the fact that people were just boosting boosting bigger platforms, thinking they would get more views later on for it, which it didn't work because it backfired. Because instead of the viewers wanting to go see the person who's hosting, they just never went anywhere. And they also didn't put much work into it, so it never netted you a positive. And really, it's on their own end why it didn't work. It should have worked. But it's the fact they really didn't make it. Like, a raid still doesn't even get you much. So right now, rating doesn't boost your overall. If I remember right, rating does not boost your overall viewership. Your overall viewership is based on how many people watch you. So technically, a raid will not count to your overall congruent viewer count. Unless they continuously come back later on. So their rating's not even like fully beneficial other than meeting new people. It's still beneficial, but even then it doesn't boost you as much as it used to. It's more like most people are thinking. Twitch is just pushing smaller people like myself down, down, down because we don't make the money. It's like, well, if you'd give us a shot, maybe we would be able to make you more money. If you'd promote us a bit more. But the thing they told us was, this is your stage that we provide for you. So you need to be the voice outside of it and boost your own self in other areas. And that was just recently. Basically told us to shut up and quit whining. It's like, well, I would like to, but, you know, sometimes going and fucking myself does not really help. Self-promote. Yeah, no, they literally were telling us basically, no one cares. No one cares about your small channel. It's really sad coming from them. It's like, come on. You don't want to lose people, but you're having issues with retention, even on the bigger channels. And you wonder why people keep leaving. Well, after hearing that, that's kind of why I started doing Kick. I was like, oh, what is this? Really? It's new. Might as well jump on the bandwagon now. Twitch doesn't care what I do. They told me to go do self-promotion, so you know what I'm doing? I'm doing self-promotion on Kick. I haven't played Diablo in a while. I'm not even anything. I'm actually waiting for the new season to come out. Fuck, when is it? Comes out on the 20th. We're actually getting ready to start that because season, new characters. I have no idea what I'm gonna run. Probably running Sorceress again. I don't know. Necromancer was kind of terrible. Really didn't like the gameplay style of it. You barely hit 52. Damn. I got to 64, 65 before I stopped playing for a while. It's just with seasons coming out, I just didn't want to put too much more time into it before so I don't burn myself out completely. I've seen the seasonal theme. It seems okay, but we'll see how long that lasts. It's kind of a meh theme. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more along the lines of Diablo 3-ish, where it was like, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing season, man. It's more of a mild burning sensation season theme. Ballistic armor is coming back. Nice. Let's see, where am I at? Okay, so that is supposed to go towards... Yeah, I have it going right. Okay. There we go. Nice. Looking sexy. Was that supposed to go in first, or can I? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool, awesome. I know Kotobuki is kind of like that sometimes. Oh, you should have put that together at the same time. Also, the Buena Shape is coming, and they're buffing the new exotic scout rifle. Oh, yeah. Destiny 2. Oh. I can't go back to Destiny 2. I've poured so much money in playing that game. And every time they always disappoint me. It's like, I don't want to go back ever. Ashes 2 comes out soon, which I'm getting roped into playing that since I did the first game. I don't know how we're going to pay for it, but we are. That's going to be a fun one. All right. Lost Order. Yeah, that too. It's like, and then now they're bringing back Cade, and it's like, why didn't you just bring him back before? You would have kept more people, and people wouldn't be so pissed off at you guys all the damn time. Especially myself as a hunter main. I was not really happy with the way they handled Forsaken and everything. It always felt like a slap in the face. All right. Not just figuratively, literally. Yep. No, and I gotta figure out if the thing I kept hearing about is true, because it would explain why I couldn't do a lot of the higher end content. I need to figure out if it's true that the FPS bug actually exists. I need to go back and test it and see. If the FPS bug actually exists, it explains a lot of the problems I was having doing the Witch Queen expansion on Legendary. Because if it is true that that game needs to be locked to 30 to be able to receive normal amounts of damage, and that anything over 30 kills you faster, I am really mad, because that was the whole reason why I had issues with it. Is that I would get hit so hard, even with high resiliency. It's not that. It's actually, it's the fact that if it's exactly what I think it is, that I run my game at 120 frames per second or more, because I have a high-end rig. It would explain why we were having so many issues on Legendary. Because we were fine on normal, but on Legendary it was nigh impossible. Alright, B, L, B, and L. I don't remember what L is at all. B is the black frame that I have right beside me. B17. But I want to go and try. We'll take a look at it at some point and see if it's real. I really don't like games that tie physics to FPS. That's a lazy way of doing things, especially in this day and era where everything needs to be running at a higher frame rate. It's a lazy way of including frame rate with frame rate with physics, because you never intended it to go so fast and blah 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 blah. It's a console-based thing. A lot of older like Windows XP and 95 games do that, where physics is based on FPS, and if you don't have everything correct, or even processor frequency can do that. I know MechWarriors 3 does that, where it has issues with things running too quickly. No. No way in hell. Huh. Interesting. L is a very tiny frame? Oh, nice. Yeah, right now I'm trying to get through this stuff as fast as possible. I'm getting towards the bigger items. I've actually got to keep all my stuff going, because if the really expensive guy gets here really quickly, I want to get started on doing that. That's going to be a whole video series. I want to document as much as possible on that. I'm hoping he gets here within the next 3 weeks. I'm not going to be too... How can I put it? I'm not going to be too expectant of it to move quickly, but I am, knowing the shipper, hoping to dear God it moves quickly. Because I would love to have that really expensive guy here really fast. There's not a lot of people who have documented it really well. There's some that have done it, and they've done some basic stuff on it, their thoughts and stuff. And I'm not an average builder, but I'm not an expert like, oh my god, guys, I do everything and I know everything about everyone. I'm more of the average builder who knows what he's looking at and can take a blind eye to quality based on what the item is. And I want to give my own average Joe's kind of approach to it. Not be like, I am a A+ skilled builder. I know everything about everything, and I know how to paint everything perfectly down to the nearest screw. I hate that sometimes. like, cool, you're so amazing. 95% of the people watching your shit doesn't even do that. So they don't even care. They want to know how good it is, how well it builds, and if it's actually decent. Not the fact that you broke shit because you're being impatient. There is a curve to it. Does the curve need to be on the bottom? I wouldn't know. I just always hate that. It's like people who do the third-party model kits, but they act like it's such a chore and that they're so better than everybody at it. And it's like, God damn, come on. Give the kit a chance. Give it an actual opinion. And don't just automatically think it's bad because it doesn't do exactly what you want it to do. Alright. Am I doing that correctly? Seems like it. I've got the portion going the way it's supposed to go. God, I don't actually understand why I'm even doing that. Why the fuck am I even putting this part in here? Is it so the head can go up and down? I don't actually understand what this part is doing. Is it supposed to be... Oh, it might be a secondary neck joint? I have no clue what this is supposed to be doing. Sometimes things make sense, but I don't know. Unless this is supposed to be like a secondary neck joint, I don't understand it. It's weird. I wish I would have had like a neon green pen that would have gone on top of that, but I would have had to have done a white base more likely to get it to look good. But the silver still looks good. Oh my god, Kotobukiya, learn what undergating is. Jesus Christ. It's the only reason why I hate Kotobukiya kits. And with the Death Stinger kit being up next, it's going to be sick. It is so huge. I've already taken a look at it. Just a little bit of a spot check on it. And it's as big as I thought it was going to be. Huge. Gojulus being just as big too. They are going to be massive. And I am going to enjoy every bit of it, especially going over the manual for the Gojulus alone. To put in perspective how big the Gojulus will be, is this guy only has 75 steps to get it all the way to complete. The Gojulus has 137 just for the main body. About 70 for the weapons alone. And it'll probably be about a 30-page manual to go through and get all the pictures done. All right, looking good. Keeping an eye on top. Keeping an eye on the side. Nothing on YouTube. Nothing on Kick. I will say I'm still enjoying the heck out of doing these zoids. They have been an excellent break after everything I've done lately. Just going back to a regular snap build every once in a while is nice. Instead of doing the over glorification builds that I usually do. Top. I keep pushing everyone to the new website that I found. I still need to use them and see if they're any good. Oh goody, that one freaking light is having mucho issues today. It's not coming through on the camera very well though. I'm waiting on PC. I don't have the cash for a PS5 at the moment. I've spent way too much money upgrading our computers, so unfortunately, gotta wait for the PC version. Had they been more available like 2 years ago, I probably would have bought one. I was running my PS4 a lot. But with them being so expensive, it's just so hard for me to justify the purchase on them. I'm waiting for the PS5 to kind of drop a bit. I'm waiting for the market to resaturate and then see if we get any holiday deals like in a year or two. Just like graphics cards, there'll always be a day when they go on sale. graphics cards are already dropping like crazy since there have been kind of countermeasures and also crypto's kind of dying. Clean that up a little bit more. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, I still don't understand what that was supposed to do. Okay, so I4. I4. And then we need 7. Okay. 7 plus what was it? 14. Seven plus 14 and polycap 1F. Also M, which ends on the disco. 1F. God, of course it is. Of course it is. I've got to do some upgrades on my rigs right now. The workstation needs a new CPU. And I got to redo my entire gaming setup, gaming PC as well. I can salvage the graphics card out of my gaming rig right now. It's still decent. My 2080S is still doing fine. It's just my processor is getting a bit old. My old 7th gen i7 is starting to show its age. I need to upgrade to a newer gen processor. And then I need to upgrade the workstation's processor to a new one. It's starting to show its limitations. But I'll probably get wifey's old one because she's thinking about upgrading her motherboard and CPU setup as well. Which wouldn't be a bad trade. That's a 3500 versus my 17. And they should be compatible. My motherboard's a nicer motherboard. Okay, is this just gonna get buried? I really shouldn't care if this is gonna get buried. Let's do a couple things on it. detail speeding on. I'll do it in a little while. If I had not bought my my Steam Deck, I probably could have bought a PS5, but I really wanted my Steam Deck. I really do like my Steam Deck. It's nice. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas on it, actually, which is nice. It runs pretty well. It's not really too bad. And yes, I could just play Fallout New Vegas on my computer. I know that, but... or on my Xbox. But really, I like being able to just play it wherever. It's been kind of nice. I don't have to have anything running. I can watch YouTube or TikTok in my sleeping area without having to freaking do anything. It's so nice. Pain in the ass to get completely set up once I got it started using it. Not the most user friendly, but it is Linux, so I mean. I still got a couple things I want to get set up on it, but they take a lot of involved work to get done. But for the size and the price, the thing is freaking nice. I do enjoy it. I'm still waiting on the day they have the dual boot actually work with having, without having to completely change out the M.2 or completely flashing the system. I would like to have the Linux and have Windows running at the same time without having to do a dual boot and flash back and forth. I still don't get this. Yeah, and it says I'm supposed to be able to drop it down. Oh, I see. So that tab then comes in like that. I really don't like this. actually kind of hate the design on this. See, that doesn't tab very well. I really dislike that. I really dislike how this is doing this. This is kind of terrible. M5 plus 7. Kotobukiya. Always making things look terrible. I really kind of don't like how this is supposed to be working. The other one out. 5, 7. Try to get off here at a normal time today because I probably want to get a bit better sleep. I've been really not having a good day, not having some good sleep. So I'm gonna get off here at about 10:30, which I need to because I need to get back on my normal sleep schedule as well. Made a lot of progress on the stack. The stack is down to 2 kits left. I'm gonna be happy when it's down to 1. Yeah, I gotta get back on my sleep schedule again because if I don't, I'm gonna be really not too happy camper at work. The more tired I am, the more likely I am to get shocked. And that's never a good day. Don't get me wrong, 2:20 in the morning feels great. Getting shocked like that wakes your ass up real fast, but it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Yep, see, I do the same thing. We work 8 to 4:30 every day, so trying to keep on my sleep schedule again, which is usually I try to stay up. I try to be at least relaxing by around 12-ish, and then at least be asleep by 1. being up by 6:30 in the morning the next day, I can usually run on 6 hours of sleep pretty easily. Been doing that for the last 10 plus years. Less than that, and I am the most cantankerous person on this planet.
Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world.
What is this fucking telling me? That's wrong. There's no way in hell.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk.
Oh, no, I'm just dumb. I have it upside down. I can survive on 4, but 4 is pushing it. Less than 3, and I'm a... Oh, man. Run for the hills, people. Run. I'm not a very nice person on less than 3 hours of sleep. Especially in a freaking, a scheduled plane that was set to leave at 3 in the morning, gets delayed till 9, and you end up ruining your entire freaking schedule. That was not fun the last time I had planned out a really, really expensive vacation. We're talking, it was almost $2 grand plus for us to go to this one place. Not the most expensive thing in the world, I know, but still, it was a lot for me at the time. Okay. Alright, so it's an extending neck joint? Seems to be what it is. Or do we build around that? I don't understand how this neck joint works. Okay, so then that's that. Shows it's still like right up against it. Surely we have to do something about it later. It has to sit like that. There's no way in hell it doesn't. Holy shit, it does. Wow. That is so weird that it sits like that. Hey, how that's fitting too. Get some blue in there. Let's see. What was that? Fast Taco charged me their drink. Hasn't refunded. I don't know. It's only in Fort Worth area, I think. Corporate. They're corporate. Damn. Yeah, I don't think we have that. We have just about every other taco place. I've never heard of Fast Taco. Shit, we don't even have freaking, what is it called? We don't even have Hobby Town. There was one, but it shut down a long while back. So we're kind of stuck with like Hobby Lobby and like local stuff, which blows. Not the greatest. God, those studs are so freaking tiny too. Alright. The fuck am I doing now? This thing has the weirdest build style. Torchies. Yo, yeah, we have torchies. We have torchies. I don't go there because torchies is not really my scene, so. A10. The fuck do you think A10 is going? Thing's freaking, oh my god, that is so stupid. How many more parts do we need on this thing? I swear to God. God, this thing's gonna be as infuriating as Liger Zero is. I swear. It has some of the weirdest parts on it. Yo. Nova 959. Not pretty not bad. Nova, what up? Been trying to get through this guy as quickly as possible, but it is proving to be the weirdest model kit I've ever built. It doesn't conform to any standards. I guess because it's a quadrupedal dino. And it is very frustrating. He is the big silver one. Dan is testing my patience already. E2, right? A2, A2. Oh, hell no. Yes. Got it. Nope, that's not it. There's no way it bounced that far. It's a big, giant part. Oh, I wish we had a Hobby Town. Yep. I already got picks up on Insta and everything, but I can grab them really quick. Oh, you come here. Oh. Yo. Please don't do that. So he came out pretty good. All the decals came out pretty well. A little fiddly to stand up. You stand how I had you. A bit fiddly on that stance, but that's just Berserk Fury for you. That thing is great. Little bit fiddly, but that's just the Fury territory. That was the bipedals need a little bit of balance to stay standing up. Not for the faint of heart. Where was I? There we are, 15. That's right. Stupid, and more stupid. I mean, the head got done pretty well. But we already had the fair share of Kotobukiya quality assurance on it. We've had to glue the cockpit in place because it would like to move if you look funny at it. The nose part's being annoying. This one had a messed up keyway, so we had to slice off the connector and just glue it in place. That one went in just fine. But the Dark Horn is pushing my patience right now. These headphones are not helping. Cutter, where'd you go? There you are. And they've got some good music playing. Like me some Noise Storm. Yes, this is an HMM. That is the problem with Kotobukiya. It's like, it's funny, Urban. No, this is a real HMM. I paid a lot of cash for it and everything. I think this was about a $70 kit. Ears driving me crazy. And that's the kind of the issue. It's like, sometimes Kotobukiya is great, sometimes Kotobukiya is like, it feels like trash. And this one is driving me crazy already. Between the between the gate sets, the sheer amount of wacky wavy parts on it, it is driving me crazy. God knows how bad the Gojulus is going to build. For $300, it better build perfect. They are. You are exactly right. I had... So, compared to all the ones I just recently did, the Gun Sniper, it was okay. It had a lot of stuff that I was concerned about on it. It was fine. The Command Wolf had problems. A lot of stuff had to be glued. Cockpits didn't shut. I had to glue the cockpit shut. It's not shitty fit. It's just their QA is a little bit lower. Even in the manuals, when you get these, they straight up tell you on page 1. Where is it at? I can even show the page. The thing is that Kotobukiya knows these are not Bandai. They never say they are Bandai, and they clearly exclaim that. There it is. So, on the first page, when you're looking at your build list, it does require you to know how to do your gates. It does ask you to have glue and knowing how to do it, and that things may not fit. Kotobukiya clearly states that in the page manual. These are not, there's a reason why they call them high-end master models. They are not Bandai. And these build more closely to a perfect grade. I will sit there and say that. That's why they charge so much. These aren't a high grade. And even like the Command Wolf, the Shadow Fox, and the Gun Sniper, there were tons of parts. Everything had 5 to 6 parts a piece, even on the smallest and easiest pieces. Let alone stuff like the Berserk Fury and the Liger Zero. We just bitch about it because it's the fact that there are examples where they've done correctly. With ZA having their whole lineup be almost near flawless compared to Kotobukiya's QA issues. That's kind of what we bitch about. When we talk about Kotobukiya. But yes, I would like their QA to be as good as frickin' Supernova. I hardly did any gluing on the Supernova Berserk Fury. The most I ended up having to do was sanding the leg pegs because they were a bit tight. And still are a bit tight, which is nice. It means he's not going to fall over anytime soon. But other than that, I really didn't have any problems with it. Really, the most problems I had was getting him to stand up and doing it looking great and making sure he doesn't tilt forward because he is a bipedal zoid. So you don't have 4 legs to push down. You only have 2. So it does make it kind of awkward to put a pose. By no means these kits are not, they're not high grades and they're not master grades. They do require a lot more patience. And they still are really, really high quality for what they are. They could be way worse. Yeah, they do not sit there and sugarcoat it. Now, when I get a Bandai kit and I have to do all this same stuff, when they claim that you don't need any extra tools and they don't clearly tell you what's going on, that's when I get really angry. There are some really nasty model kits out there I've done from Bandai that really make me cry. Okay, so then I can put E2 on top of that, put that on, and then I can put these parts in. Where did E2 go after I dropped it? right? The worst thing I hate is stuff like I'm really going to have a lot of fun with the Deband Perfect Grade New when it comes in, if it works the way I've been seeing everyone talk about it, and if the fact that the most I've been hearing people bitch about is just doing the funnels. And it's like, yeah, but you knew what you were doing when you got into that. You knew the funnels were going to be terrible. Funnels are always terrible. It's repetition. Everyone hates doing funnels. I more want to see if it makes me cry as much as my freaking my new Verka did, or if it's more up there with my Hainu. Because if it's more up there with my Hainu, it's gonna be really awesome. I need to do the real grade new at some point. I want to do a real grade new FF with the EW one. I just haven't spent the cash to get the EW FF kit for it. I like actually the RG scale. I don't know why they don't do more. There are some really awesome RG kits out there. Sazabi, God, the Astray real grade's actually pretty good. The only problem with the Astray real grade is that the feet are rounded and it makes it awkward to pose because he'll fall on his face because those. I have my gold frame with some hot glue little booties on it to help keep it so it will actually stay standing up because although it has good joints, the feet make it so it doesn't have a good, perfect, flat surface. If I sanded them flat, it'd probably be fine, but still not the worst real grade I've ever done. The Sinanju is one of the best looking, needs a lot of help to get it to be more perfect. I really do like the real grade. I actually started on real grade. Oh, right? That's where I feel like the RG Hainu was, were the weirdest, a real grade 2.0, really not what it, and being out of scale, I don't know where it came from. I will sit here and say it's not scale. The real grade Hainu is not scale. It's not 1/44 scale. It's too big. It's bigger than Sazabi, and Sazabi is supposed to be much larger than the news. So I don't know where they got the scale on the RG Hainu. It's weird. I don't mind the master grades. I just wish they would push the detail a bit more. Lately, they've just been getting more and more complacent with not doing more, and then charging you guys $1 million for the MGXs. I say you guys because I have not bought one still. I don't plan on buying the MGX Strike anytime soon. If I buy a Strike like that, I'm gonna buy the band version, which is basically the same thing. I'll buy the Deband metal build variant. That light is getting so much worse. I swear I'm gonna lose one of my studio lamps soon. It is getting so bad. Like, when it comes to paying out of pocket for things, I hate when Bandai takes people for a run. The MGXs are just high resolution with a new name. They're trying to redo the high resolution brand and get rid of the old connotation to the high resolution brand, which is stupid because they could have just stuck with the high resolution brand and just done more and just done better, made better quality. It sounds better. It's not MGX. No, Strike. Strike Freedom high resolution. Sounds so much better than Strike Freedom MGXE. Just sounds like word salad. Yeah, word salad. It's like, so what makes it better? It's more detailed. Okay, so why is it extreme? Because we put more gold inner frame on there. So what's special about it? Nothing really. It's got that little bit more detail that we can't just call it master grade. And it's not quite a metal build. Okay, so with perfect grades, that's where you should start looking to the third-party stuff. They aren't nearly as expensive as the first parties. You can usually, when they're in print, get a unicorn for about 150, and that'll come with pretty much everything. They even usually come with the lighting kit. Same thing with the Exia. The Exia is actually, whenever the Exia Deban comes in print, it's not just Exia, it is Exia, the lighting kit, and the Avalanche package too. For $275, which is about the regular cost for just a regular Exia perfect grade. I don't know when they're going to be doing another printing run. So far, it seems like they're doing more new kits at the moment, but we should see, probably closer to next year, see some more reprints coming out. Yes. Well, Gundam Center, MoFi is the new one I've been eyeing. I need to see if they are actually good. And then I also buy from Gundamit. Gundamit is pretty decent. He's just a little bit more picky. Okay. I have not had to dig these out in a while. Are these supposed to stick out like that? Yes, they are. This kit is so weird. I just wasted time detailing something that won't ever be seen. And that's because it is actually... Yeah, I could glue those in place. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm actually going to glue those in place because... Put a small dab of glue on that because I don't want those coming back out. God, Kotobukiya kits are so weird. This one is being so weird. Like, so I'm making tabs that should have just existed on the model kit itself. This is so weird. Time check 22. We might actually need to stop. And I'll have to come back to it tomorrow. I just want to double check the fitment on this real quick. I do need to go get some stuff done. Yeah, so that literally goes over top of that. That is so weird. I mean, yeah, if I see it from the back, it'll look fine. But yeah, that goes over top like that, and that's about it. That's all she wrote. Okay, well, that is how it's going to fit, but we're going to have to come back to that later. I do need to get some stuff done. Not too bad. Not too bad of a freaking move. We got about halfway through. We finished up the head and got about halfway through the main torso section so far. Because then that comes over top that, and then I need the K parts that go over top that. And then that's about the main midsection at that point. Because then we pop into that. Would have been able to put the head on it, but that's fine. There's still a ton of detail work that needs to be done on that. Bunch of little spots. But I don't have the time for that today. I need to go get some sleep. But thank you everyone who did hang out. Nova, Urban, and Fox, and where's Ajax? Ajax was up there somewhere. But thank you guys all hanging out tonight. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but we've got to get back on that regular schedule because I've got work on Monday. So we'll see how everything goes. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see everyone later. Thank you, and bye-bye.